Okay, it's game six, and the match is over. It's basically won for Giant Clear Generals team. Congratulations. They are the champions for the Winter Series 2013. But Dantski's team and Giant Clear Generals team are going to play out the rest of the match here in game six and in game seven next. So this is Green Acres. Very interesting. It's going to be a ball map, which we don't see very often. It's going to be a dark unit set, so basically, excuse me, it's going to have these giant tro with these artillery units, these warlocks, and a couple of whites, interestingly enough, for Frumious White Blast maneuvers, I'm guessing, and then a lot of these Myrkridons, and a smattering of Solus there for Dantski. Across the way, we're going to have sort of a similar unit trade. Only one, two, okay, so two whites there. Four of those warlocks, a couple of those mortars, and a few more of those Solus with also a lot of Mercuridia. So less Solus and maybe an extra, I don't know, an extra warlock, a couple extra of these guys. I'm not really sure. Oh, and an extra white. Nope. But they both have two whites. I don't know why I keep missing that one when I'm scanning. Okay, so very similar actually, but let's see. There's six Solus, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13 to 6 Solus. How did they? Because a warlock is only 8 unit trading points. So there's got to be a couple of less of these Mercuridia, I'm guessing, for Giant Clear General's team. But anyway, the way that this works captures is you try to capture as many balls as possible. And balls are basically like flags, except they're movable. So they're movable flags that you can dribble across the map, and you can stick them up on an impassable terrain, like on the side of a hill or something like that. And they can be exploded off of the hill, you know, with an explosion of some sort. You can dribble them. They float in the water, so you can dribble them over basically like a deep water where, you know, units ordinarily aren't able to go. But Tro are going to be indispensable here. They will be able to wade further into the water than anybody else, and except for Solus. But their heads stick out above the water, so they also can tag and contest these balls as well.
Game on.
So it's I don't know exactly what to expect here, as we got Browning and Kruniak basically
Ball
splitting the
captured.
Tro up, and the rest of the team is going to be splitting up these units here. I'm not sure where this guy's going. Maybe he's going in here. Is this where they're going to dribble their balls? I'm not really too sure. Giant Killer General, on the other hand, he is going to keep one Tro for himself and basically give Adrenaline 3. He is going to keep that one as well. So that's going to be interesting. Brownian and Kruniak splitting these ones up, and Adrenaline and Giant Killer General splitting these up, and they're going to basically move and try to take this center one. I'm guessing that is the...
Ball
yeah, so
captured.
it's basically symmetrical except for that center ball. So if
captured.
Donski's team is able to take that, we can see here that they're going to try to dribble it back. Go ahead and try to dribble it back. Dribble it back, Kruniak. They're gonna hold on to it for now, and basically try to keep these units from rushing in here. Maybe try dribbling it back with the Mercuridia. It looks like Master Chief is gonna be on dribble duty here, as there he goes. He's gonna dribble that ball and try to dribble it back, but it looks like he's getting blocked here. There he is. He's gonna dribble it back again. Kind of a rain here, as you can see. Oh, he's going to dribble it right into that impassable terrain if he isn't careful. Yeah, he wants to dribble it all the way over there, I presume. Nice block there by Browning. Didn't really do any friendly fire damage, though, on Giant Killer General's team.
Ball captured.
It looks like Osmodian is going to be... he is going to be on Donski's team. It looks like some players left. But that's going to be because Donski's team lost already.
Ball
so
captured.
It's not like it really matters at this point. They're just playing for the fun of it. Ooh, nice shot there. That was Dantski with that shot. So Donski's actually shown himself to be a pretty good player. Doing the best he can with the tools that he has. But, you know, that can mean whatever you want it to. Browning taking a lot of damage there on that tro. And it looks like Master Chief going to lose that double kill there. Who was that? Giant Killer General with that shot. Very nice. Nice shot there with that Warlock as well. Dak with the control click, trying to do damage to those attacking Recruitia instead of those Tro. Nice shot there, freezing that Tro. Looks like a Browning is going to move in and try to do some damage. 91%. It looks like Kruniak is going to attempt to push back Adrenaline at this location. Ooh, friendly fire damage. K-Size basically taking out Master Chief there, so hardly any Mercuridia left on this location. And Browning get out of the way. So another shot goes down. So this is basically where all the action is at this point. There is nobody's actually tagged that ball yet. 81%. So slight lead, 6% lead there for Giant Killer General's team. Kruniak is going to push back Adrenaline at this point. We'll go ahead and pull up this really quick. Uh-oh.
Ball captured.
Okay, so Dantski is going to attempt to drive these Warlocks away, but Giant Killer General dodged it. And Adrenaline's doing a really good job keeping these Mercuridia alive here and trying to focus down the Tro. Mercadon actually doing a good job trying to focus down those Tro with those Solus. As there's not a whole lot of Solus here. Basically, this is it. Dantski with the Solus trying to focus down Giant Killer General's Tro. So right now, Dantski's team basically kind of has an advantage in terms of Tro, but in terms of everything else, they're a little bit behind. So they do have the Tro advantage, but they have fewer melee units total. They have fewer Solus, fewer... I think they have fewer... no, it looks like they have more Warlocks. Maybe like one more Warlock.
Ball captured.
So here's a...
Ball
there's
captured.
a white... Oh, are you serious? Oh... Oh man, I'm not sure why Dantski's team didn't know that that was going to happen. So, so Punk User ran and tagged this ball, and I don't know, were there any other balls in Dantski's backfield? Dantski's was basically preoccupied. His entire team was in this area here. And they were preoccupied trying to minimize the losses that they were taking from the Solus and so forth. But very good. So Mercadon moved in, took that ball with that Solus. They did have the white, but underwater units can't contest balls, and I'm not sure if they knew that or not. I think they could have maybe popped the white. You know, had the ball been over here a little bit, they could have tried to pop the ball over here, so they could have stayed in the game. But honestly, the only way that they could have stayed in the game was contesting the ball. It looks like Kruniak was on his way to maybe contesting this ball, but very interesting as Giant Killer General's team was able to win just by capturing all 9 balls. So very, very interesting end there to the game. I'm pretty sure that came as a surprise to everyone on Dantski's team, as everyone was probably expecting everyone else to maybe hold on to a ball or be aware of that. So that was pretty very humorous, I guess would be the adjective I would use to describe it, ending to this game, as Giant Killer General puts another notch up on their wins for this match as we move into game number 7. So hope you enjoyed it. Game number 7 is next. Oh, and really quick, we'll go ahead and show you who did really well. Browning actually doing the best for Dantski's team, 121 damage, and that might be the best in the entire game. Yep, the next best would just be Giant Killer General here with 103 damage. He had the 2 Tro, I believe, and some nice Warlock shots on top of it. So, yep, that's going to be it, and we'll see you in the next game.
Game over.
Oh, man, look at that chat.